In this series called 30-Minute Masterpieces, we explore artworks that can be completed within a 40-minute class period. Welcome to Painting with Janine Liza. In this activity, we're going to create beautiful festive ornament greeting cards. Materials: 140-pound weight watercolor paper taped to a board, with the folded side at the top. Water, palette, neon colors of acrylic paint in 5 different colors, and white and black. Paper towel, and some brushes, small and large. We're going to use a little cardboard stamper and some tape. The cardboard is just a 3-inch circle cut out, and the tape folds over it smoothly on the edges to give it a tab so that you can lift it up and down like a stamper. We'll start with the white acrylic and spread it on the top card, just enough to give it a thick coat all over. Then we'll spread it with the large brush. Now we'll do the same on the lower card with the black acrylic. Now I'm going to open the lids on the neon paints just to prepare them. And we're going to put some of these lovely colors on our little cardboard stamper. I'm going to start by putting white in the center of the base of the little stamper. And then pick colors to put around the edges. I like starting with the light colors and working my way to the darker, because that gives me like a vibrant center. It looks like a little rainbow worm. Now we're going to gently tip, I guess I'll shake it a little bit, but then I'm going to tip it over and place it down. Now I just want to carefully turn it, very carefully, because it could slide around. So I just want to keep it within where I see the paint overlapping. I just want to keep it within that space. I'm going to give it a couple of turns just to make sure the paint is swirling together, and then lift. Wow, I always love to see the effect when I lift the stamp off. Now we'll enjoy adding more to each card. So another 1 to the white card and 2 to the black card below. Have fun picking colors and twirling the cardboard and seeing your design. Wow, that looks great. I love seeing the bottom of the cardboard too, with the texture on there. Now I'm going to get some blue and I think some orange, and we're going to use these colors to paint the little holders for the ornaments. These colors are going to be used very thick, so you're going to be scooping it up with your brush and gently dabbing it onto the area. When you're dabbing, you might get a little bit of white paint mixed in with your orange. You'll need to use a paper towel to wipe off your brush before you dip it back in the orange if you want to keep it, consistently orange. You'll find the same thing happening on the lower card with the play between the black and the blue. Now, because the blue is going onto a black background, I'm going to put a little bit of white into it to make it opaque so that it's a lot more visible. I'm going to define the edges of the ornaments a little bit. What I'm doing is I'm playing between the background paint and the paint on the ornament and just using it to define the edges. I'll need to turn the board around so that I can reach each circle without leaning over the others. I'll also use some of the paint that's on the base of the stamp that is close in color to the color on the ornament. Now I've cleaned my brush, I'll move to the top card. Now those details are done, it's time to put the loops on the top of the ornaments. I'm going to put white loops on the lower card and black loops on the top card. Now our beautiful, vibrant ornaments are done. We'll add a little bit more excitement to the cards by spattering vibrant neon colors on both cards, all around the cards, and create beautiful sparks of color. And now the cards are complete. Once they're dry, you'll be able to remove the tape carefully and reveal the beautiful edges that outline and frame your beautiful artwork. For the card that's used as a stamper, we can just dab it on paper towel, get the thickness of the paint off, and then let it dry, and it'll be good enough to use again another time. Thank you for viewing and/or trying out this class. For more classes like this, please go to Art with Janine Liza on YouTube. And here are the beautiful cards with the tape removed and the framed edges. Just beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I look forward to making more.